All right. Welcome back to another episode of reconstructing sound changes for the various Chinese languages we have in this list of languages. We've I can't say we started, but like we were doing the sound changes to Harbin Mandarin last time, and today we're going to continue. Uh, we're looking at a bunch of. Oh, right. Last time we were having trouble with um the aspiration during the devoicing thing, and uh after the stream, Carrick reached out again to mention that we could actually reverse the order of these two things and first do the devoicing to the plain obstruents before doing the uh sound change to the aspirated obstruents. And now I'm trying to figure out what exactly he did. Okay. He's he's kindly sent them to me in DMs, so I'm going to do this. So this would be by leaning me he means non-level, I'm guessing. So XH at T. Yeah. So in this case, this would be uh, H and at T. Because last time we were dealing with this, we had some trouble with the AND gates and such. And then the rest can just go to aspirated, which I forgot what did I? Okay, this is what I need then. There we go. Okay, and let's just save this real quick. And then apply. So, okay, these are. No, that still doesn't work though. Why doesn't it work? Why? Hmm. This one's kyo to Q. This shouldn't go to Q. This should go to Gu. So, maybe I should just do a class, a separate class, non-level. Hmm. 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 Give me one moment. Can I? Okay, I'll just do a class non-level. Or rather, I don't even know what to call this. Plain, I guess. Uh, I'm just thinking about the fact that it can't. Uh, so technically, during the devoicing, Mandarin and Cantonese both have the same pattern when it comes to it. And that pattern is, yeah, that pattern is that in the level and rising tones they become aspirated, and in the other two tones they don't. But the uh the thing is that that can't count as a common innovation between the two groups because uh Mandarin has a change prior to that that Cantonese doesn't have, which is uh don't. But what is it? Thinking. Right. The whole Yeah, voiced rising to departing one. Okay, class. Did I really call them plain tones? Tone plain, I guess. And instead of this, we can just do at tone plain and hope this works. Although I can't see why it would. Let's see. That's what character. I wouldn't want to expose my DM, so let's just copy what he did onto this. Into this. And let's just use the examples from last time again. So gi, or gi, and gi, or, well, gi, or something like that, and then git. So let's apply these, and these do work properly. So the question is, what did I do wrong by copying these? At voice to at plain, I wonder if I can pull these out and still have OBS recorded properly. It might not. It might not. Yeah. I think OBS would just give you a vertical screen now. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So let's see. Uh, so voice knobs, play knobs, given or slash dollar sign underscore blah at tone be. I did call this tone plane, right? Tone plane XH at T, but instead this one I only had at T for. So I really don't under. Oh, okay. So it probably did work, and I'm just being a complete idiot because this is not even a voiced obstruent. Okay, let's look at something that's actually a voice stop. Okay. Bong to pong, that looks normal. Um, oh, whoops. I do need to deal with affricates. Huh. Use capitals for them. Oh, I forgot about the V's as well. I have to include V in the class of voiced obstruents. The, and then plain obstruents include or fa, and same for the aspirated obstruents. Fa. T, and we don't have a separate um, class for voice fricatives. Right. Let's deal with vom to fall. And then ja. Ja. I don't remember what ja is. Oh, vom. Let's look at this. Where are you? So we're looking at or vom, and then this is stone, which is I oh at this point I really need to let's put this into uh my Anki Dex or something because I do not remember what stone is, and I feel like this would be completely messed up. Yeah, this is just completely messed up. I should really just uninstall it and reinstall it, I think. Yeah. Let's just look up stone. Stang. Substance, or I guess salt, or well, yeah, sure. So that looks correct. Sure, in B. Yeah, cool. Or cool. Or yeah, cool to cool. Uh-huh. Okay. Actually, now that these are saved, we could just continue working with the ones we had um here. Okay, so last time we finished up the um allophone 7.5 retroflex assimilation allophones 7.5, and then this breaks to R, as we can see in 2, which is ni to R. Good. And then obviously just like uh at the very end, all the phonetic changes, which include e to schwa, or schwaification, I guess. Schwaification. And let's just call this 99 because this is a phonetic change that doesn't change anything about the phonemic structure of the language. So let's just grab this and that. Apply that, and we'll have gun, yep, and R and yo, or this one I'll have to break later. T is correct. Oh, yes, and uh palatalization of, okay, so phonemicization. There we go. I think in this case it's easier not to merge these into a phoneme. These are, well, those. And then let's just do that. So let's do a little palatalization of um yes, so T goes to the palatal affricate or voiceless palatal affricate, but actually what I meant is the voiceless uh palatal alveolar, or sorry, palatal alveolar affricate, alveolo-palatal affricate. I'm having trouble with words today. Forgive me. Right? Do I even need to do this? I can just fold this into this, right? Because it'll naturally come for um this would be, yeah, E, uh the palatal thingy, just yeah. I have it somewhere like here. Yeah. And then U, and need the aspiration mark here, and we can turn this into cha, like so, before a palatal. Yeah, we're in the same conditions, like so. Uh, and in, oh, yes, at the
I have
beginning of,
one thing I want to ask. Um,
hello.
do you, hi, uh do you have a T before? Because that changes to C instead of T.
I think I set that up as a separate, uh, a rhyme. In case it needs mentioning, or we're on YouTube as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, I
Okay.
see, I see, I see. Okay,
Yeah. So I just set that
understood.
up as a separate rhyme.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Hello, Carrie. I had I had trouble with this because I was an idiot and I was looking at kyo instead of anything voiced. So I was like, why is it still aspirated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think this should change the appropriate things. These are kind of messed up, but whatever. Because this one is blood and I can't figure out um what this should be properly. Uh yeah, this
Oh
is
yeah, blood in Mandarin is weird.
yeah, it's not even that. It's just kind of more like I don't think I have a difference between ya and yo in my reconstruction, which leads me to think this could be actually like yo, and like in most cases
I see.
um the roundedness transferred over to the glide, and then um yeah, the maybe this one unrounded or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Okay,
Pretty cool.
so we've done ya smoothing. Ya turns into and what's next? Ya turns into and then I think that means it's time for this line. So we'll look at um all turn into I guess O unrounding. I put down 0 instead of O. Unrounding 11. And all turns into and then that's before a consonant. Is there any way to say it's not? I forgot what it's called. Like not the end of a word, something like that. Oh, and before that, we'll have to merge all, right?
I would, if it's not the end of the word, I would probably do like square bracket star
Square
and then
brackets.
end. Um,
Where
square
did I put it?
bracket plus bracket plus. Yeah, sorry.
So square bracket plus, and then n.
Yeah.
Okay. Or we could do something else, which is turn every all at the end of a word into a wall before. Wait a minute. Is that what? No, no, because this one's velars, so we can't lose the velars first. Stop before rule. Uh, stop before 12. Whoops. Something's wrong. Oh, because we can't just use that. Okay. So this is not right. Because this would turn into uh, I guess hmm. That means there should be some reordering here. In the case of blood, that means you like I think the regular version would have been 血, right? Or something like that. Or at least the what I meant is the segments are all 血.
Um, yeah. It has multiple pronunciations in standard Mandarin. It's
Mm-hmm.
one is 血, the other is one is 血, the other is 血.
Ah, 血. Okay.
血, yeah,
Uh
uh, which
yeah,
is
so if we are
different.
taking 血 as the regular outcome,
Yeah.
which I think makes sense, given the correspondences,
Yeah.
then what should be happening is that this one also smooths, I think. Hmm. No, let's I was just thinking that possibly the could come from dialect mixing, but then I was like that's one too complicated and two uh dealing with epicycles before we've even gotten the base model correct yet. So uh let's not do that. So in this case, ya would also turn into uh something like that, I guess. And then no. Oh, we do have this though. Ya turns into yeah, I guess. Uh ya turns into and then I guess ya would turn into yeah, right? Uh so let's just do that instead. Turns into before um or rather after a ya. And if it's ya and yeah, then we might as well do that for both. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Instead to do a plus either. So it's something like that, right? And then these would become 写. Uh, and if we are going with y'all, then I think it would make sense to say that that merges to something before that. So let's see when it comes to ya smoothing. Ya turns into before ya and ya, like so. And then after that, we can unround O as long as it's before something. Yod excrescence was the step after that. So, okay, this one's, yeah, this could be as early as that. So let's just say that, uh, you breaking or something like that. And let's put that in here, which is E turns into yeah before wa and U turns into L before ya or after ya. Turns into yeah before wa, right? Before wa. Um, and like yeah or U turns into O or L after ya, which is basically the same thing, except this one has to be at the end of a word. And did I separate out U as a different one? Okay. 1 second. Two. I yeah. Uh I am not sick. I just sneeze a lot, but hopefully that didn't turn up um on stream. So same thing. U turns into uh wa before ya and E? No. Yes, E turns into a after a wa and before a break. So save that for now. And then apply. And so now things like a oh, you didn't break. Why? Oh, because it's not actually at the end of the word, it's at tone or something.
Yeah. The
Uh, What did I
Yeah,
do for at
everything
tone
ends
now?
with like ABHX, right?
Yeah,
So
AB
so
at
it's fine.
tone. Yeah. So what I should be doing is in fact replacing these two. Ah, I can't do the control thing. Can't do control and deal with multiple lines at once. So this one shouldn't be that. This should be that as well. And let's do that. Is the Windows error noise coming up for you, or uh are you fine? Because when I click save, I just overwrite one of the files that's in the folder, and every time it asks me whether I actually want to overwrite it, and then there's that Windows noise. Okay. Well, it wouldn't work if I stop it before it
Oh, oops,
actually happens.
sorry, I muted myself. No, I did
Oh,
not hear the error sounds.
okay,
The
good.
uh,
That's good.
uh, Discord seems to be only capturing the sound from this tab alone. Sorry, I muted myself. I
Okay,
did say
you're
something.
good. You're good. Let's see. I think if we stop this before schwaification, then yeah, they do seem to work properly. So shui turns into shui and zui turns into zui. Or well, sui turns into sui, shui. Wait, shui? Yeah, there we go. Shui turns into shui and zui turns into zui. Okay. Hmm. So after that breaks, we also have all turning into before a final. Yes, all turns into if it's non-final, and all unrounding um all unrounding closed 11, and then all unrounding open 11. Or do we have to do this after? Oh, these are all 11. Why did I put them in 12?
Mm,
Whoops.
oops.
Should have done that. There we go. And then all turns into uh put down 0 again. Uh and in final position, so like this, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Even though I don't think that's actually the right rule. Okay, this does give the same result. I don't think this is quite the right rule because there are cases where like do we have dual in here?
Oh,
So if we look at
yeah.
dual, oh, that's too much. Many? Much? No? Okay,
Door
I
is
guess we
probably
don't.
TUO or TWO.
I think I'm tempted to
TO, there's
reconstruct
Seoul.
TO for that. So I'm thinking
TO, okay.
Dol turning
So,
into well unchanged in Cantonese and then like turning into dual in Mandarin. But
yeah,
I'm just thinking because
yeah,
uh like what I'm thinking is that they just inserted uh a wa at
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
point for like non-velar or and non-glottal uh
yeah.
initials.
Yeah. Maybe it only changes into
Whoops,
or.
this one's wrong. I'm
Oh.
glad we had that here showing it to us. So this shouldn't happen after. Well, no, that is right.
Hmm.
Because at the end it's going to turn into schwa and then assimilate to the nearby glide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
see.
hua is
或
correct.
嗯，
Or, well, he,
的我
spells hua. So, yeah, okay. So that's done. And finally, turns into, wait, that's just the
啊
one
change 是
above. We've
啊，
already
这
had
是
that.
A，对啊，
Yeah. Yeah. Comes in at the very end because the changes don't actually matter, right? Like, because
就是
if we mark this is like at some point this turned into schwa, but it's the same phoneme, so we
嗯
can't actually see the change when it comes to the comparative reconstruction.
嗯哼
And yeah, after that, that's um like not exactly freedom, but like we have no more guiding light. Uh, when it comes to that. Okay, so this is sh. This is well, regularly would be xie. This is technically gu. Ni. Ni is correct. Gun is correct. Lai is correct. Yu is correct. I wish I probably should have had this. Hmm, I could probably do multiple windows. Let me but it would be a bunch of OBS uh puzzling out. Let's see if we can do that and then have OBS capture both. Uh, yeah, browser. Let's just call this browser 3. Okay, and then uh, URL. This one. And then I'm going to move this over. Like so. Oh, it's just showing the OBS thingy there. Uh, no, it's What did I do for this? I didn't use browser. What is this? Is it like capture app active window? It's window capture. There we go. And then we want to capture that one. There we go. Okay. Does this look correct on YouTube? This doesn't look correct on Discord. So let me just uh do that. I guess I'll just have to stream my screen on Discord. There we go. And then we can look at the words here. And okay, so yeah, 最下ja to sha, xie or xie, right? Or xie, and then go to Google. This isn't even on the right language. And then 你跟 uh I do remember this one being wonky. It's pretty wonky. I remember. Let's not stop there. Yeah, so this would be uh uh like regularly would have been and then Miang becomes Ming. This is yeah, I never figured out what was up with this one because it seems like uh this is sure, so it's not si, so it might be like, am I allowed to say this on stream? This would be something like sheet. So sure, I think sure, and then 翅膀 sure, going, and uh this one's also going, I think. 榜 榜. So, hmm. 5-3 implies that it's rising. So this can't be uh that. It has to be this, right? This is how the logic works, which means I also have to save this separately or save this again. And that implies this is that, or bang or ba, yeah, either bong or bang, but actually now that we've figured out, we, because I was thinking based on how the Cantonese reading tradition works. It's ti pong, but which would imply that this is bong, but then bong will turn into pang, and that's not what shows up here. So this would be bong, um, which means that the Cantonese term is not necessarily cognate, which means uh the vowel might not actually be all. But I guess I'll just keep it for now. Uh, we could add
Mhm.
like uh this and then save it again. How many times will I save the same list of words today? Uh, just, we could turn that into a drinking game. Okay. Nyop becomes, or well, I guess I wrote nyop. Nyop turns into ro. And I think I was kind of unsure about this because I wanted to put in the not the retroflex, but like the palatal nasal.
Mhm.
But what I've been told, I forgot where I heard it from. It was either on Colin's server or some other server
Mhm.
for like classical East Asian languages, that the actually it might have been Nathan Hill as well. Uh,
Okay.
that the retroflex and the palatals are actually in complementary distribution in the rhyme books. So maybe I could just phonemize it as the
Complementary
retroflex.
distribution. Uh, oh, right. Yes, that is a theory that has been proposed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm just gonna call that a retroflex, and oh, could have been bad. Uh, almost dropped something with liquid. Not on my
I can
computer.
confirm that's an actual thing. Yeah. So go.
Okay, good, good. Yeah. So yeah. So I feel like if that's very wet. If that's true, then I feel less bad about using an ahistorical uh symbol for the phoneme
Mhm.
there. Uh, and then shu becomes or shu becomes shou, which is all well and good. After 春手 in wait, this is wrong. In oh, because okay, this is a coding issue, I think. I think I can just expand this, right? And OBS will follow. No, OBS will not follow. Uh, I'll just have to move this over myself, I guess. Oh, but I assume it's fine on Discord, right? Like you're looking at the Lexergy screen. Uh yeah.
Oh, oops. I saw OBS for a second.
Yeah, yeah, I
Well,
am.
Ashley,
Hi.
we're on YouTube. In case yeah, just just FYI.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Uh we are currently doing sound changes from my reconstruction to Harbin Mandarin. So that's that one. But I think we just discovered an issue, which is that things with no initial consonant goes into the wrong class uh because there isn't because I conditioned the change to be a voiced consonant instead of uh an unvoiced consonant. This is like the mechanism, but technically I could just like swap these two and like or rather this goes into A if this is not voiced, and then this goes into B if it's not A. Let's see if that fixed. Dang it. Wait, why is it messed up? What? Why are these? Hmm. Specify the allowed length of matches by. Hmm, where is this? Okay, so that's messed up. So let's just undo that and have that work properly. And then, huh? Oh, right. We can also do um this goes into B if it's word initial at vowel, right? Or did I write at B? At V, and then some number of segments here that, and then ing should work properly. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So ing becomes goes into the lower tone as it should. Save it again. Although my computer is plugged
Oops.
in, so it shouldn't die on me. Right.
Yep.
You were saying?
No, I said right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move that back over on YouTube. After we're done with that, yeah, what's yeah? Yeah. Yeah, it's night. This becomes yeah, which is correct. Or well, yeah, and then schwa, and then allophonically it becomes yeah, or well, yeah, which is
Yeah.
correct. E
Yeah.
becomes R. That's right. uh, yeah, becomes, or, oh, yeah, we should probably do the, the palatalization at some point. You can't forget that. So let's just pop you back in here and then expand you again. And then let's pop in the palatalization, let's say right after? No, that, ooh, that might be messed up. Okay, it's messed up on YouTube because it was showing two versions of um the same window. Anyway, I'm learning things about OBS today, which is that which includes the fact that I'm not good at it. Uh, so let's do palatalization here. Let's call this 13 because this has to take place after the yacht expressants. And in this case, do we have a velar? Do we have at K? At K. No, we can't do that because that would mess it up. So K turns into uh TS if at the beginning of a word and before yeah, I should probably do like class palatal or something. Um, let's put glides here actually, and then class palatal lies being e or yeah e yeah e, and then we can do at palatalize, and then this one would also be at palatalize, right? And then should be able to see this one turn into Jing. Or yeah, Jing. But we should probably stop this before. Okay, so that and then same thing with Ka. Just need to grab and same thing with Ka turning into. Did I actually just miss that? I did just miss that. Because there's a velar here that isn't palatalized. Palette at palatalize. Okay. Also, that's it. Okay, so you should. Okay, shit. Okay, that works. Uh, this one's kind of messed up. I'm going to deal with that later. Yuan Yuan. Cool. Where were we? Yeah, yeah, Jin. There we go. And then, these. Hmm. What word is this? After Jin. Yeah, this one is the one that's right. This one is not. Both of them come out. Why is this wrong? Oh, is it because of another thing where it's like, Oh, because it's yeah, and then but this one is technically like yuan, which I don't like. I don't like this analysis. I feel like it's probably like I would analyze it as phonemically a schwa or like yeah, phonemically a schwa. Although I guess it doesn't actually matter because these two phonemes aren't distinguished after some sort of palatal, right? Like for example, Mandarin only has well in the pinyin analysis, it only has like only follows a palatal before or only can exist between a palatal glide and a final consonant, uh whereas whereas schwa cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So I guess it doesn't.
actually, the
Hmm?
actually what I personally pronounced the yuan like yuan
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
some palatalized
That's
R,
that's
right?
that's why I would prefer it to be analyzed as a schwa, but that's not what the sources give. It's like it but I guess it doesn't actually matter since it's neutralized anyway. You could just say it's the same thing. Okay, so after yuan, uh this is what is this? Ah, to do slash make, which is really really annoying. Uh, and I still haven't managed to give this one a good reconstruction because I think that there are at least two lemmas in here, one of which is uh like this could be like Saul or something, and that but then in some other languages this would be this would come from a zu because Zol is also yeah, Zol is also a valid syllable in Cantonese, for example. Like actually even here, right? You can see that there are some zuo forms, and these are like this is zuo, so pointing to an original all, but then these are all zu, which points to an original zu. Anyway, oh, ooh, technically, oh, I guess we should also delete uh glottals at some point. So glottal stop loss. Uh, so disappears before disappears before well word initially and then vowel I guess and then we will have why you know work. Did I not put vowel at V, right? Did I write vowel? No. Huh. Why isn't this working? Oh, you can because duh. Because we stopped it. And then yeah. This would be R blah blah blah. This would be ooh, where are we? Ooh, yeah, oop to ooh Vong. Again, this partially comes from like the fact that well, I feel more secure in this one than for what was the other one? for bang in 翅膀 because at least the word is still used in Cantonese, so it's not entirely just from like reading texts. But yeah, Vong becomes Fang. Uh, Jia becomes Shi. This is stone, right? Yeah, Jia becomes Shi. Uh, Ku becomes. Do I dare show my Discord? Okay, that's irrelevant. Uh, so yeah, this one just goes on unchanged. Ku becomes cool. It's good. We might as well just do the tones as well, right? Tone values. And this would be A turns into, did they have 4 4? They did have 4 4. 4 4. B becomes 3 5, or was it 2 4? Yeah, 2 4. C is 2 1 3, I think. Yep, and then 4 is 5 3. D, or not C. Whoops. I meant X, and H is 5 3. And if we apply this, dang it. I guess they won't let us do this. Uh, so I guess we can't. Uh, cool. How are you? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and then gong, gong. Oh, jiang, right. Gong is jiang, but they don't use that, or Harbin doesn't use that. Uh, so maybe I should be removing it. Nga, nga becomes ya. That's correct. Fa becomes fa, although it's actually fa, I think. Or, well, neutral tone. Neutral tone. Fa. But I think it should be fa, right?
It has multiple pronunciations.
Is it just
But
anything possible? Like anything goes?
in yeah, in standard Mandarin, I think it has fa and fa. Um, um, yeah,
Fa,
and
fa.
uh, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, all right. That's one possible thing here. Uh, Ashley's asking if all these streams are up on. Sorry for taking so long. I forgot to keep the Discord chat up as well. Only the last one is up on YouTube, but in that case, it's we were already halfway through Harbin sound changes by then. Most of the last one was going through. I think, what did we do last time? I think it was just like ordering all of this stuff because we already had a bunch of changes that were approximately, yeah, they were approximately correct, but we're making them even more rigorous.
Yeah.
I need a way to have both YouTube and Discord on on my phone, but I don't know why, but uh it's not showing the YouTube side of things. Or at least it's mad that I'm trying to show both. Maybe I should start on Discord side and split the screen there, and then have YouTube playing. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, good. And now I can drain my phone's battery even faster. uh, okay, so yeah, honestly, this is a lot of the stuff here is like uh us jumping in halfway through because I did stream on Colin's Discord before this, and that was like this entire page is well, our effort from that, and like basically just like looking at the correspondences, looking at what reasonable like special cases there are, and then coming up with just a list of phonemes for each correspondence, and then from that, after some of that, after a while of that, I just decided that these are the most likely forms. There are some that are still like question mark, question mark, question mark, because those are either made up obviously made up of like completely unrelated uh ancestral forms, or the correspondences are just too different from anything else in the data set to determine stuff like that. Uh and but then we have a lot of like firm lemmas here that we can then run through a bunch of sound changes and attempt to reproduce the ones that are actually attested. And yeah, obviously there are some sound changes that are more obvious than others. If you have a bunch of other languages with K and it shows up as like an affricate here, and all of those cases appear before like a front vowel, then it should be obvious that palatalization took place there. Honestly, I'm wondering if I should group this with phonetic as well. Let me see what they wrote. No, they do have a schwa, so I can't put this into phonetic. Okay. Mm. And honestly, some of this is just I don't want to say common knowledge, but like it's common knowledge within people who are familiar with Sinitic. So, for example, this voiced words with voiced initials in the rising tone shifting to the departing tone before the devoicing. That's something that people in Sinitic know already. And so, like, basically, a lot of these are just either obvious sound changes, like in Mandarin, there isn't an M final, they've all shifted to N. Uh, so this is something like stuff like that, right? So there isn't any M in Harbin. Most other languages that show a difference uh, have an M correspondence for some of them, which means that M shifted to N, or like stuff like things we know from Sinitic, which Sinitic linguistics, which is this voiced obstruent shift, and then devoicing and stuff like that. I think the most complicated, or the most non-common knowledge slash obvious ones would be uh this stuff in the middle, basically. Uh like how exactly did the correspondences between stop finals and uh, the reflexes in Harbin occur, because it seems like each of the stops, or at least not each of the stops, but like the Wheeler stop shows different reflexes than the other two stops. And like for example, the Wheeler stop became a wa before a back element, and then a ya, or not before, after a back element, and a ya after a front element, and ah. And also, Mandarin is not beating the French allegations because it ended up palatalizing velars before an ah as well.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if these are correct. Da is correct. Dai doesn't really show up except in Dai Fu, I think. So like a
Yeah.
traditional doctor. Uh, this is one, I'm pretty sure. It becomes E. Uh, this I actually used the Mandarin form, so this would be uh, I guess it's like Shay now, right?
Uh,
Because
yeah.
uh, like
Shui
this
is
just,
a old pronunciation.
yeah, it's old, and I'm guessing it's like one of those. It's a pronoun, therefore low stress, therefore loses stuff, kind of situation. Ta becomes ta. Uh, this one's, I guess it's a word of the same shape, right? This also becomes chu, even
Mm.
though Mandarin doesn't use that as a pronoun.
Yeah. Koi.
Yeah, ko. Uh, yeah. So I had gyo here. Oh, honestly, it's a lot more common than I was expecting, because I thought it was just
Yeah.
like uh, Cantonese and like Hakka, but apparently it's also in Wu, or
Wu.
something like it is in Wu.
Wu
Even though
uses E. But well,
yeah,
some Wu uses Koi.
yeah,
Or
this is
some use Wu.
southern, right? Southern Wu.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, da da is da,
Dong.
you know.
Yeah.
And this one is basically only the this form is like only in Wu, as far as I can tell. And
Dong.
yeah, Gyok and Got both become Jiao, so foot and horn. Uh, this one is also the Mandarin form. Jia becomes Zhe, or Zhe. I guess it should be Zhe, right?
Mm.
Yeah, there should be like H. I'm getting too Canto brained again for a neutral analysis,
Yeah.
because when we're reading that it's Ze.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah. So I was
Interesting.
like, okay, it's a rising tone, but no, it's Jega.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good.
what's the one in Hokkien? I think it's Jia, Jia, which means it's a rising tone in that case. It might just be two different. Uh, I shouldn't.
I could
Should.
check. Um.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be talking about like old Chinese, but I would assume it's like there's like a glottal stop final, and then in some of the languages they took the S derivation of that.
Interesting. Yeah.
This one's fish, isn't it? Yeah. So this one's Nyo, and then this one becomes Yu. And that's why this one is called fish raising. Uh, right. What's after fish? Fish. Yesterday. 昨天. But I'm not confident in any reconstruction of that because it seems like everyone has a different word for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, this one is again very like Cantonese based. Uh, but this should give this the right answer here, right? He. I guess it could also just be like hall, right?
Which
To
which
drink.
word is it? Hall. Mm.
Like both hall and hot should give the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this would be yin. 饮品的 yin. Uh, I don't think I can trace to eat. Wait, it's not even. Where are we? Oh, I thought this was like to eat. No, this is black. Black. So hey, yeah, hot, and then hey. Uh, ooh, yeah. I kind of messed up on the voiced affricates, but I need to find a good way to do this. But this should be qi, right? Yeah, this one has qi. Uh, so I'll have to like do a bunch of like correcting on the code, but we'll just leave that for later. Uh, that's not what Mandarin uses. Mandarin uses 站. Based on a Cantonese read, this would have been voiced so it would be like jam or jam. Yeah, it would have been jam in the departing tone, but I would not assume it could be traced back to their common ancestor. This is yao, to bite. That's correct, I think. Uh, bei. Uh, oh, right. Okay. So this would be um labial dissimulation, I think. So yeah, which means these can't happen too late. This could happen here. So after this, because this is Bay, which means wa disappears after labial, right? Dissimulation. Unless I already had the rule somewhere else, but I don't think so. Hmm. Uh, I think I could put it here, right? So this would be a number 12. Yeah, so happened 12. And then this one's just palatalization after that. Uh, yeah, and yeah. And for this one, we want Wa nothing if it's after a labial. Right? Okay, we can just do that and then see what messes up afterwards. So this is we're going to nothing after a labial. Well, I could put a vowel there, but I think it necessarily goes before a vowel. Okay, let's apply that and look at bay. Dang it. Is it not? Wait, why wouldn't that make sense?
It's a slash
Oh,
instead of a dollar sign, probably.
slash. I missed the slash. That.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks. Uh yeah, okay. Now this one's bay, which is correct. Is what we wanted. Fong 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 fong. Well, I guess it would be like fong at the very beginning. Becomes feng. That's right. So I don't even need this, right? Should just do glottal stop loss, and yan would be smoke, I think. Yes, smoke becomes yen. Uh, well, okay. I'm giving up on strictly turning it into ah. And that I guess I could like finally like yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. Uh so this would be uh to after or like A or E after uh after what? After yod something. And then we can just say goes to uh I'm used to my notation, which isn't quite standard, but it should be easy enough to understand. After or yeah, and then I think it's n, right? Because yang doesn't really affect it.
What about yeah? Yeah.
Uh oh yeah, that too. Yes, good point. And we'll have to find this. And for some reason this has not been changed. Okay. Good. We have I don't know why this amuses me, but question mark in the A tone. Great. What's after that? What's after smoke? Oh, it's what in child. In this case, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, high is weird, isn't it?
Child. Interesting.
Yeah, high is weird because it doesn't. It has a velar, but it doesn't palatalize. But
Mm.
then,
Yeah, it is.
does it not palatalize if it ends in a?
That's not right. EIE is something that exists, and most of them turned into like EA or EA or
Yeah, no, no,
mm,
I get what you're saying. I think Yai
yeah.
does exist. I think Yai. I'm just wondering if uh I'm just wondering if this change gets blocked by a yeah final. Or I guess the
Mm,
no, we can't
mm.
even. we can't even invoke a K, right? I don't think a K would block this because a K would have changed to
I
and yeah, it just a K just wouldn't block it, right? Like ha, not ha, ha would be xia, like to scare. Ha, yeah, it would just be well, no, cause something else. I just Kanto brain. Sorry.
so
Uh,
there's a like a distinction that is not captured by the lemma.
no, I'm wondering if this just blocks it. This blocks the yod insertion, which would lead to palatalization. But for example, in street,
Hmm.
the ya is original, so uh, it becomes jie. So this would have to be modified if uh, eh, but yod insertion, and this is not ya, and we'll see if that works. Hi, 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 hi. And that gives the right thing, right? I don't think that's too bad. Although it would be a weird change. Or is it not? Or am I not symbols? No. Okay. There we go. And we can keep that at one row. What do you think? I think this is fine, if not pretty.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then Dan. Dan is just Dan, right? Nothing to say there. This one is, I think, I don't like this one. I don't like this one because this is weird. I feel like this traces its roots back to um let's just replace this one. This one's the Cantonese one. But this would trace its roots back to uh either this gate or get, because again, I don't think this should be used as evidence, but I have a hard time not doing so. But in when we're reading out text in Cantonese, this would be cup. But obviously that's not something that would work. Well, not least because of the initial. Uh, I don't have an aspiration marking point here, do I? So in Cantonese, cup would theoretically go back to something like ket,
Hmm.
and that would obviously give ke. Well, not obviously, but that would give ke uh in Mandarin, right?
Mm.
So that doesn't work. And if we're going to maintain the fact, well, okay, so first of all, the initial should be an unaspirated, a voiceless, plain g, and not a k.
Hmm.
And so if it can be traced back to Middle Chinese, then or Middle Chinese, Proto-Max, their common ancestor, the proto language,
Hmm.
it would be g. So the question is, what things give an A rhyme in Harbin, which, as far as I can tell, are just these two, right?
The p ending doesn't give a rhyme.
Yeah, I think the ending just drops. I'm pretty sure. Because I think the ka ending is the only thing that gives that leaves a trace before dropping off.
Mm. Um, maybe it's like a dialectal variation where p changes to k.
I
In the
could. I
like
I remember reading
instead of
something
changing
about
into t.
I remember reading something about the original final pa uh having like some sort of reflex or some sort of what's it called? Or like it has different reflexes than an original ta, but I'm not
Mm,
sure what exactly those are. I think it was I don't remember what the actual source was, but there was like a Song Dynasty rhyme table, like something on
mhm.
Wang Ge or something psychic or like something Huangji or Shiji or something like that. Something something Jing. I'll have to go through my Discord conversations again. Yeah, I think yeah. Oh, the tone is obviously wrong, but it's a it's an entering tone syllable, so we should expect it's an entering tone syllable with a voiceless initial, so we should expect its tone to be wrong.
Mm.
So yeah, these are the two possibilities I could think of.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, this one doesn't matter because it's not the doesn't appear in Mandarin. Xin becomes xin, which is all good.
Mm.
Uh, I think this one's wrong. The one yeah, there should be shao and not xiao.
Oh,
That is an issue for I can't find it for this line. So this should only happen before a tone, right? Or a at tone. And then if we apply that, then shall should be shall again. That's not the word we were looking
yeah.
at. Yep, shall.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And do we even need this then? If we just like cut you out and reapply you, then do you give the right results elsewhere? This is scroll past it already. Shall is here, and then there was like an earlier one which had like two variants, which is here. Yeah, they're both gone. So it doesn't actually matter. Although after that, we should probably go through the entire list again,
Mhm.
to make sure our fix doesn't mess up something else. I wish I could comment stuff out. Do you remember how to comment stuff out?
It's the hashtag in front of everything.
Ah, okay, cool. Thanks. Just comment this out. I don't want this to disappear, but also I don't want this to apply. Okay. We were at shall, and then Qiang becomes Qing, which is good. Nai. Oh, this is Nai or Nei. This is Nei, which is mud. And this becomes Ni, which is correct. Uh, yeah, which is leaf becomes yeah. which is also correct, I think.
Mm.
Wait, did I just miss a couple? Like, how? I totally did. Shall and then yeah, wait, no, we weren't there. Because this is xiao. We were looking at okay, I didn't miss it when putting it in, I just missed it when going through the stuff. Okay. Uh I'm just gonna call this a T, uh for now. So stuff applies properly. So this is pool or something. I'm surprised this goes to A. Why does this go to A? It should go like voiced, right? Oh, because I relied on the vowel at some point. Uh, right. I'm thinking of things like for Cantonese, which doesn't actually apply to Mandarin, but this should uniformly go to the lower tone. Uh, if it applied.
Mm.
So it's the plus this. Oh well, it doesn't show up in Mandarin anyway. So we don't have to care about uh coding stuff. Okay. So whole becomes or yeah. Wait. No. This one's messed up.
I didn't get paralyzed.
It didn't get palatalized. Because like I get why it did that. Because all turns into a before a consonant,
Oh.
and then this happens, and then this happens.
Mm.
But does that mean there's two rounds of palatalization? Shoot. I probably have to go soon. Time flies when you're having fun. Uh, let's see. Yeah, so that is an issue. How should be how, which means we have a separate. Okay, so
Authorization event. Mm.
here are the things I'm thinking of. I'm not going to apply. I'm not actually going to make them good, like make this runnable. But I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
of auto
Mm-hmm.
before, let's say, velars, right? And then, or velars and something, and then or like let's just use the star null to yeah, uh, k blank a, and
Mm-hmm.
then uh, oh, I guess this would be the most elegant way to do this. Yeah, disappears again. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
after like blank some sort of glide, and then after that, every other velar palatalizes uh, like uh, before yeah, or some sort of yod. This is my cover. Uh, I think that would be the easiest way to do that instead of this. So, the palatalization has to be bumped down again. This can dissimulate, and then uh, AVG loss. Uh, that might be the most elegant way. because the alternatives I was thinking of are that either this turns into only after stops, and then afterwards it's joined, so this appears and then is joined by that after or if we're going with the uh glide gloss. No, because that I don't know. I'm at a loss. Uh this disappears before um, uh blank at vowel and then yeah, well, I think not even any vowel. It just has to be like ah, right? This might be ah. This might have to be like only ah because we still have words like jiao, like jiao for gao
Mm.
to teach, and I'm sure we have another example here somewhere. Oh yeah, like got and jiao. So jiao and those yeah, got becomes jiao. So it can't just do that. Okay, so we have to insert a line here. So yeah disappears again after h blank glide, which is so complicated or like so specific of a change
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that that I'm wondering if it's real.
Mm.
So that should also fix high, right? Yeah, this also becomes high and this one stays how. Okay. Because it does seem like that's the only because we don't you don't see gao or cow or guy or kai.
Mm.
It's just high and how. So yeah, I think that does make sense. I think that does make sense. Oh, yeah. Let's just keep it at that for now, because I'm wondering if this case occurs before other vowels, like, but it would be really hard to find evidence for it because e and u just break, or u doesn't have a wa after it because it would just be u.
Yeah.
Uh, u, like e before u breaks into yo, uh, and I don't think you see any. Well, at least Cantonese wouldn't provide any evidence whether it's originally an ew because all e's become us in, well, not all, but like e's in that environment become in Cantonese.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, probably shouldn't just start uh happens before other xj vg. Yeah, so I'll just like leave that comment there. And yeah, okay. So how it does turn up the right thing now. This is 知道知 This is right. No idea what the next one is. Uh, ah, ah, ah. No one likes this one. Because this is another one. Well, okay, it doesn't even show up in Mandarin, so I guess it doesn't matter. But the initial correspondences are really weird for this one, and
Mm,
so I didn't give it anything. Or like
mhm,
it's some sort of uh sibilant, but I'm not sure what type
mm,
of sibilant. Like whether it's a sibilant fricative or sibilant affricate.
mm.
Okay. Sha, sand, that is normal. Xiao, or I don't know why I put that. That was just wrong.
Yeah, the
Uh,
word for knee is weird. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think I just typed it in wrong, honestly. Because Cantonese Siu, which is not rising.
Mm,
None of these are rising tone. Or well, it's well, phonetically a rising tone, but not the rising tone category.
mm,
Yeah, see, this is all so I think I just made a typo there.
mm,
So yeah, xiao, normal. Tiang, ting, nei becomes ni. Yep. Ya
mhm.
becomes ye. Or oh yeah.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
Wait, wait,
mhm.
wait, wait.
It's the
Oh,
entering
right,
sign
right,
thing.
right. It's
Yeah.
the whole sonorant initial thing. Should put in if it's sonorant. Yeah, I didn't. I did not retroflex, and
Oh.
then yeah. Uh, or I guess I should define glide before that, and then at glide here. There we go. And then yeah should give us the right thing. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Uh, Rong becomes Hong. Good. Uh, gone. What is gone? Oh, liver. Gone becomes gan though. So I
mm,
messed up again. Why did I even put all to ah before palatalization?
because that happens sometimes. It's some of the alls change into us.
Oh yeah.
Um,
God dang it.
yeah,
Oh,
like
jiang, right? Gong jiang,
mm,
gong jiang. So it doesn't happen before. It doesn't happen before an uh a a dental nasal is what I'm seeing.
mhm,
This is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Gun. So let's look at how again.
mm,
This doesn't uh yeah, let's just put a bunch of input words here. Like whole and
mhm,
gone and
mhm,
gone. Or gone is yeah, and then gone. And then let's see what things apply here. Going to all. Where is it? O to A. Let's just put these here. Uh, and then yacht
yeah, the
excrescence.
excrescence.
And then these. Okay. If we apply these, oh, we forgot to put in all our definitions. Gone. Yeah.
哦，干
This
gone
is right.
gone and xiang. Well, yeah,
That is
that
right.
looks right. Yeah, gone. Yeah, right.
So what's going on here? Open. Yeah. What the heck? Okay. These are here for debugging purposes. So
Mhm.
let's look at. Let me just save this. Save this real quick. And then let's just delete everything and only have gone. Gone. Right. So yacht
Mhm.
excrescence. Oh, this is stopped before yacht excrescence. Did I not? No, yacht excrescence is here. Oh, is it because of at tone? No. I guess I don't. With that. If we applied that, then that. Ah, okay. I see.
Mm.
Why do you do this? Gone. Oh, because I was looking for a tone. Right. That makes sense. Uh, and then there wasn't a tone here, so that's why. Okay. I figured out that it doesn't do what it's supposed to. I will uh I will probably have to get ready for my next thing, which
Mhm.
means I will probably have to call it here soonish unless we can figure this out within the next 5 minutes.
Mhm.
I guess we could just no, because
So
I don't
alter
have
R
to do
has to
that,
happen
right?
after a yacht excrescence, right?
I've expressed this before. Okay, I think I have the picture now. O unrounding closed one, or let's call this A. Let's not call this A. I. We'll call this I.
Mhm.
Uh, which is this, but not N.
Mhm.
And then, uh, and then yacht excretes, and then oh. Was that high? High is also one of the holdouts. No, but
Mhm.
that's never mind. And then let's just say that this is not yeah then.
Why did you construct I as I but not oi
Which one?
the lemma? Why did you construct high as I but not oi as the lemma?
Cantonese reading. It could be oi.
I see.
It could be oi. At least right now I'm thinking Cantonese lemma. It could
Mhm.
be uh there could be more on based on the others. So let's look through this. Oh, we want which is further down. I don't remember where I put it.
Control
Oh,
F.
yeah, there we go. Is this pure Mandarin plus
Yeah.
Nanchang,
Looks
which
this looks Mandarin. Yeah.
but I'm trying to, what is, it's either xiang or gan. I never remember what they belong to. I think this is gan. And I think gan also distinguishes all. So, xiang, yes, they do. So, unless they merged before, uh, hi, what else? Oh, ah, okay, so it doesn't quite distinguish it. Mm, troublesome. So it could very well be a whole. It could it could be a whole. Honestly, it would be a lot easier to do that if indeed it can be traced back that far.
Mhm.
Uh, what is it?
Well, it benefits your current reconstruction, right?
Yeah, hoi. No, I don't think so though, because I feel like it ought to ah before. Yeah, I guess. Let's just say. Oh, I don't want to deal with the troublesome class. Acute, I guess.
Mhm.
And
Acute coda
yeah. Oh, do I want to
and
use?
risk of
No, I think I can
regurgitating
just.
Baxter Saggart.
Uh, I think I can just use. Although I don't have the class here, so that doesn't really help. Uh, sure, like class. Uh, class D, and then we can figure out the specifics later. Or N T, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is not at D. And then can do at this stage it would be high. And then unrounds open. This I guess doesn't even have to be here because we're not dealing with that. Uh after Yod excretes, then we get O unrounded, unrounding closed 2. That's at stage 13, I think. And then the other all turns into um, 4, a cube like this. The action. Yeah,
Mm.
and then we don't need this. We do need this. um, for we don't. Um, yeah, because that is a wow. Wait, does palatalize?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, does it excrete a thing?
I could check.
Hi, hi, um,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. So I can't say it doesn't happen before A. I guess there would only be one left, right? Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so we did figure that out, so that's good. Um,
Mm. I
So
still
let's
don't
just
like Rule 14 though.
I no, yeah. Don't like it. It's like specifically to target that one word. Maybe if we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
find more examples of that or more non-examples of that, then
Hmm.
it'll feel better.
Yeah.
So yes, we will put yacht excrescence here. Or rather, it'll still be for not yeah, and then oh, unrounding closed is going to happen here. And then this becomes 14 and this becomes 15. Okay. Uh good. Good. So I think that good. We finished before the hour. So yeah, now that I'm streaming this on YouTube, I think I want to make this as regular as possible. So this will happen next week unless something urgent comes up. Uh so yeah. Uh we can say goodbye to that. This is all saved, and so are our input words. I will put this into this Harbin sound changes. I can't even call this a slide, right? Like a worksheet, and then we will be back next time for, well, continuing to puzzle this out. All right. I'll okay. So see you all either same time next week or maybe half an hour later than this time next week. I think I'll know by next Wednesday or Thursday. So